Welcome to our continuing series Questions and Answers from the works of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. Today's subject is Inertia, Part 5 from the Mother. Question. Yes, the vital I understand, but if you removed my mind? Mother. No, my child, I refuse to do it. Mother laughs. It must step down. A great passivity is needed for the force to be able to pass through quickly and reach the body. I see that each time there is a pressure for acting upon one part of the body or another, the thing begins by an absolute passivity, which is the perfection of inertia. You understand? It is the perfection of that which inertia represents as imperfect, something that has no activity of its own. It is just the most difficult thing for those who have a very well developed mind. Very difficult. Because the whole body has worked all its life for being just in this state of receptivity to the mind, which makes it obedient, passive, etc. And it is that which must be abolished. How to explain? The development through mind means a constant and general awakening of the whole being, even the most material, an awakening as a result of which there is also something quite opposite to sleep. And to receive the supreme force, one must have, on the contrary, the equivalent of immobility, the immobility of sleep, but absolutely conscious, absolutely conscious. The body feels the difference. It feels the difference to such an extent that, for example, I stretch myself in the evening and I remain like that. For hours together I remain so. And if after a time I fall into ordinary sleep, my body wakes up in a terrible anguish. And then it begins again to put itself back into that state. This anguish I feel from time to time, and it goes away as soon as it gets back into the true attitude, which is a state of immobility, but absolutely conscious. Immobility, I do not know how to say it, but it is almost the opposite of the inertia in immobility. And it is that which is making me understand now the reason why creation began with inertia. And so that state had to be rediscovered. Mother describes a big curve after having gone through all the states of consciousness. And it is that which has given us, Mother laughs, for us. It is a fine mess. And when it is done purposely, it is no more a mess. Disciple, I feel the need of the activity of aspiration. Mother, yes, it is to counteract the inertia, because we still have inertia as our heritage. But if, even for a single minute, the body falls into the state of inertia, immobility without aspiration, it is awakened by an anguish as though it were going to die. You understand? It is to that degree. For it, immobility means, yes, it has the feeling that the highest vibration, the vibration of the true consciousness, is so intense that it is equivalent to the inertia of immobility. an intensity which is not perceptible to us. So great is this intensity that it is, for us, equivalent to inertia. In truth, everything is for each one as good as it can be. All the time, it is the old movements that get impatient. That is to say, when one sees the all, one finds that certainly impatience has been created to counteract inertia. But now it is done with. That time has gone. The body is afraid of anything new because its very base is inertia, tamas. It is the vital which brings in a dominant note of rajas, activity. That is why, as a general rule, the intrusion of the vital in the form of ambition, emulation, and vanity compels the body to shake off the tamas and make the necessary effort to progress. Naturally, those in whom the mind is dominant can lecture their body and provide it with all the reasons needed to overcome its fear. The best way for everyone is self-giving to the divine and trust in His infinite grace. 13th May 1964